Good evening, Owls family. Hoot, hoot. Welcome in, everyone. Oh my gracious, it's hot. And I forgot my sweat rag in the house. Good evening, Amber. Welcome in. Hoot, hoot. Hello, Cheryl. Yes, sweltering Memphis, too, believe me. Good evening, Seahorse Dreams. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, 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 Janie. Welcome in. I haven't heard back from Farrell. I haven't heard from her in a couple of days, which has me worried because she let me know when she went into the hospital. I sent her a text yesterday. I don't know. She probably can't charge her phone, and I don't know which hospital she's in. So I haven't heard anything yet. And as soon as I do, I'll let y'all know. Good evening, my crooked little homestead. Hoot hoot. And of course, Xander's sister went into the hospital today to also have she had a double mastectomy. Yep, we're under a heat advisory here as well. Good evening, Christy. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. I'm ready for some rain, y'all. We had rain last Monday. We haven't had any since. Oddly, our humidity is really low. Last time I checked it, it was at 38, which is low for us. So this is just pure out heat. Oh, his sister had her babies. Oh my gracious, poor guy. Good evening, Monica. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm just gonna have to keep wiping. Yeah, I'm worried about Farrell because she broke a leg and her arm. I don't know which side. It's probably going to be her right side. I don't know which side she fell on. So it's either going to be right or left side. I know she was supposed to go in, supposedly supposed to be going in for surgery today. I haven't heard anything. She fell. She took a fall. Good evening, Elena. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Yep, she fell. But no, I knew what you meant. I knew exactly what you meant. But yeah, she had just bought a ladder, and I, I don't know if she bought the plant or already had the plant and was trying to put a plant up. Got off the ladder, and I think it was uh, a cat bed or a cat tower or something. Her toes got stuck in it, went one way, and her body went the other. Hoot, hoot, and hello, Tammy, dear sister. Welcome in. Oh, I missed somebody. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gardening in Rayford. How are you doing, Pearlio? Oh, my gracious, looking at me on the big screen. Ooh, that could be scary. Good evening, A. Perry. Welcome in. Hoot, hoot. That's fine, honey. That is perfectly fine. I am happy that you're here. Hey, welcome to the funny farm. Welcome in. Nope, you wasn't being ignored. I just didn't see you. No, it wasn't the ladder that got her. It was the cat bed, cat tower, cat something. Her toes got caught underneath it. It was definitely not the ladder that got her. It was something else. She was trying to put a plant up. Don't know what kind of plant, but yep. I know last time I talked to her, she was in massive pain and she just gotten a pain shot finally. I know she was supposed to be being transported to another hospital and was waiting for that. Hoot, hoot, Pamela, welcome in. Oh, that's okay, honey. Welcome in. How are you doing? And I think Bounty might have left, might not have left yet to go spend time with her daughter. So she might be in, she might not be in tonight. Yes, Farrell broke her leg and an arm. It's all on the same side, so I don't know if it's the left side or the right side. I wasn't trying to bug her for information. I was more worried about if she was okay. But I do know that she was supposed to have surgery today for it. Hoot, hoot, fishing for fun. Welcome in, darling. Oh, I would love to see that. I would love to see. Oh, CO sister. Welcome in, Bounty. I'm leaving on a jet plane. She can't. She's getting on a jet so she can get away from the house even faster, y'all. She's got to do it the fancy way. And sumacs are so beautiful when they're blooming. Yeah, it's a hot mess. 'Cause she's like us. She's not a spring chicken, and that's what has me worried more than anything. And that I texted her and I didn't get a response, so I don't know if she's able to charge her phone or anything. But I know it's bad. I know it's real bad. Good evening, Karen. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. And today has been a day here. Earlier this morning, howdy, Ma. How do you do, Mama Al? I love that. I love that. Earlier today, I got a phone call. Safe and sound now. She's going to work. Ha ha. Oh no. Oh, he's doing better. Okay, good. Do you want him on the prayer list? Because I have notepad this time. Pamela, do you want me to put him on the prayer list? Good evening, Carol. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, Carol sent me a wonderful gift this morning, startled the daylights out of me. Yep, that's okay. I got it this time. I finally remembered, and I remembered to bring the book out too. I got a phone call this morning from his caseworker at Social for Disability. I don't know what the deal is. I just swear I'm about to give up on the possibility of him ever getting disability. She was asking me questions, and I told her, I said, ma'am, he's nonverbal. He can say about 4 words, and he cannot write. His stroke uh, affected his right side because she was wanting to do uh, an interview for a mental evaluation. I'm like going, ma'am, he can't do any of that. She said, I knew it's them that want it, not me. And now I gotta wait for paperwork to come in that I have to fill out and send back. And apparently they're still waiting on some kind of paperwork from the doctors. I told her good luck on getting that from the doctors. Yep, Yep, Tammy, I'm so tired of it. Cause see, last week, uh, when I was at the impound lot trying to deal with the vehicles, she had called. Yep, trying to calm down to answer that phone call was fun. And I told her, look, ma'am, I'm under massive duress right now. I said, I will try to answer you best I can. Now, she had told me that his case was supposed to be closed Friday. Well, apparently, no. I have no idea now. Hey, Joyce, welcome in. Hoot, hoot. But yeah, yep, I'm about to give up hope. I'm about to give up hope. I lost faith on the fire department today because, protect and serve. Yeah, apparently there's a homeless camp right over here in the back of the lot next to us. Now, if I get to coughing, it's because I've been having to smell burning wires. Now, they're homeless. Where the hell did they get wires to burn off to get copper from? So I called 911. I'm worried about the woods catching on fire. The smart, intelligent firefighter. Oh, we've had plenty of rain. I said, sir, no, we ain't. We've had one day of rain in a month. All that green stuff's not going to burn. Yeah, you need to watch some forest fire videos. You really need to. And so basically, they didn't do nothing. I got out here and I screamed, you better quit burning that bleep, bleep. And it's quit for now. Now, they start up again, I'm going for police. I don't know, Tammy. I've got to hear back from the attorneys because they're supposed to be being sent the same paperwork that I'm being sent. So, yeah, fine. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Because I told her, I said, ma'am, we're starting to get desperate. I said, things are getting worse and worse, and he needs his disability. The man is disabled. So, yeah, I'm trying to juggle attorneys, disability, and that's why I ask y'all, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I smoke. Yes, I smoke. So I would really appreciate anybody refraining from fussing at me because I smoke. It's a miracle I haven't snapped by now. Oh yes, they are severely dumbed down and will not do their jobs. They get a paycheck for no reason. Good evening, Patty. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Nope, not a bit. I have requested them. Nothing. Yep, I know. I know Bounty. That's another reason, and they just looked at me like, oh. And I done told them they're not supposed to be back there. But yeah, I can choose nerve medication, which will, I don't want to take, or smoking. I don't do cigarettes. I do cigars. So, put the yellow jacket. But yeah, that's the one thing. Being able to go for a smoke break that has kept me sane while at the hospitals and everything. And unless you've gone through what I've been through, you really don't understand the ungodly amount of pressure on me. I mean, my gracious, last year, April 31st, I believe it's April 30th to 31st. I was stood there and had that man's hand while his aortic dissection was going on. I was holding his hand as he screamed and cried because there was nothing they could do while his artery, his main artery in his body was ripping. Now, if that's not gut-wrenching enough, there's plenty more, plenty more things I've had to go through. Good evening, David. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. No, I can't stand beers. Sorry, I just cannot drink beer. And I'm more of a rum daiquiri person, but I know inside a drink is the last thing I need. Good evening, Pete. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. I still have not had a drink, y'all. And if I smoke a cigar, that's between me and my maker. And if it keeps me calm and keeps my nerves from just exploding, so be it. Oh no, I don't need to be around crochet needles. I could make them into weapons. Yep, I have not had a drink. Only thing I've took is my tincture, and I don't consider that a drink because I'm taking the medicine. But it's not enough to even be considered a drink. Good evening, DJ. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Y'all just gonna have to excuse me because I'm melting, melting. I think we got to 107 today, somewhere around in there. Believe me, the people I've dealt with in the hospitals, it wouldn't do for me to have crochet needles. Yep, I've cried more this past month than I have in a long time. And I think what happened is the gasket finally blew. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, DJ. Yep, we're under a dangerous heat advisory. What's helping us is the humidity is real low, which is really odd for us. But yeah, the humidity, like I said, I think it was this afternoon, early this afternoon, I checked and we were at 38%. That's unheard of for us in late June. We're up in the 80, 90 range of humidity. Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're back. Yes, this weather is absolutely crazy. I mean, I was looking at a video, Wisconsin, one of their dams. They're saying it's going to give way. It has gave way because not only is it coming over the top, it's already coming down the side of the dam. It's not going to be much longer. Yeah, yep, absolutely. A lot of people don't know that Japanese geishas. Yeah, I have. I was blessed a long time ago with the gift. Um, it's one of the geisha. It's sterling silver and it has beautiful little dangles. Yeah, all they had to do was take it out of the hair and they could stab you with it. And they always went for the neck. No, Xander's out. His sister had to have a double mastectomy today, and apparently his other sister had a triplet today too. Yep, absolutely, Bounty, absolutely. Yep, well, here our humidity is always ungodly this time of year. No, not now. We're going to supposedly get a 1 day break. I think it's Wednesday. We're going to see upper 80s. We're going to come out of the 90s for 1 day, go straight back up to upper 90s. It's crazy. Uh, Wisconsin, from what I saw on the video. Yes, she's not that far from me. But yeah, and of course, Pete Farrell's in the hospital. She fell and broke her leg and arm. So, oh my gracious, be careful, Pamela. Y'all stay safe and sound, and let us know that you're okay in a comment on something. But yeah, y'all ready to laugh? I died laughing. Done the gift blessing live stream. If y'all didn't see that, I've done a live stream. Maybe a couple of hours later, here come another Amazon box. So I've got to do another gift blessing. I'll do a video of it this time. Well, up around New Hampshire and everything, they were in tornado warnings last night. Yeah, I saw that South Dakota and Montana and them are flooding too. It might be Mankato. That sounds or Mankato, something like that. That sounds about right. They're all flooded. They are all flooded. Yep, definitely keeping y'all in our prayers. Yep, see y'all getting our weather. We're dry as a bone here. That's what I was trying to explain to that so-called fireman. That oh, it's too green. It's not going to burn. Oh, really now? Really? You sure about that? Yep, Christy, y'all be safe tomorrow too. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah. What's your coworker's name? Jamie. Okay. I'm glad I can read my scribbles. Yeah. Uh, yeah, Farrell had wanted me to see that everybody that was in the seed swap, which I've still got to get seed somehow to my swap partners. I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but I haven't forgot y'all. Um, for everyone that was in the seed swap, Farrell said it'd be nice if y'all could, because I can turn your pictures as long as you please take a picture of what you grow from the seeds you swapped, but when you take your pictures, turn your phone sideways. Don't take them up because it won't do good. Uh-oh, somebody else came in. Hey, Carol, welcome in the chat. How are you doing? Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see some 40s. I'm not gonna lie. Junior won't like it, but I would love that. And Junior was gonna try to be in live stream. He just didn't feel up to it because it's so hot. And I just fed him, so he's got a fan blowing on him, and he's out cold. He's taking a nap. Yeah, that would be great, Bounty. Like I said, just hold your camera sideways, your phone sideways to take the picture because I'll turn it into a video and I can put everybody's name at the bottom of their pictures. Yeah, I already have you on the prayer list, Karen, but I didn't know about the surgery. No, I didn't know it was all that, Karen. I will update that one. You see, mine says J too. Oh, that's wonderful to hear, Patty. Wonderful to hear. Now, don't you hate to ask for prayers, y'all? If you need prayers, and ask for them, please. But the reason I don't add Junior to the prayer list because I know everyone's praying for him anyway, and that's why I want to make sure everybody gets prayed for. That's why I haven't added Junior's name on there because I know y'all are already praying for him. Yeah, I do believe Karen Redhawk was on the prayer list. But yeah, if you was part of the seed swap and you're growing things from the swap and they're doing well, turn that phone sideways and take me some good pictures. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. More than happy to. Now, anybody else needs to be on the prayer list, give it to me. That way, I got it. Hey, Pete, when do you go in for your knee surgery? Okay, Bounty, we'll see you back here in a bit. That's okay, Pete. I understand you got to go, but I need to know when your other knee surgery. Tuesday the 2nd. Okay. Yep, always happy to see you, Pete. We understand you're busy. Perfectly fine. That's why I have it set up for after the live stream's over. You got to give it a little bit of time. you can go back and replay the live stream and hit the chat and be able to read along with chat. So I don't look completely crazy. But yeah, only time I take somebody off the prayer list is if they've told me they're doing better and to remove them. Oh no. Hey, October Opal, welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot, how are you doing, darling? Well, it's not so much the landscape part. It's when I go because I've messed up some of my videos doing it the wrong way. I can merge the videos more smoother when all the pictures are took the same direction. Okay, let's see. Ow. It seems like he's keeping up. Oh my God, that's bad. All right, hold on a minute. Let me get this wrote down. I'll catch up with y'all in just a bit. Okay, got that. His name is Ron, I think. Yep, Ron. Good evening, Debbie. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Uh oh. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Debbie. I got that one down. I'm so sorry to hear that, Debbie. Okay, what you do when you're watching the replay of the live stream, where it has the section where it says just comment, slide it to the left, and the live chat will come up. No, I haven't heard from Butch. As for Pam, I'm going to finally tell you all the truth about Pam. Oh, she lived a good long life. Wonderful to hear. Wonderful to hear. But yeah, I need to add Butch. I think I already have Butch on the list. No, I don't think so. Ooh, mosquitoes are getting bad. Yeah. Yep, hypochondriac. Let's just say it like it is. Go look at her Facebook page. Oh Lord, it's gonna be crazy down there, Jamie. Y'all hold on just a minute. But yeah, several can back me up on that one. Well, everything she's told us is completely contradicted on Facebook. Completely contradicted. Oh, I love good bluegrass. Hey, October Opal. I'm okay. I just got the camera off for a minute. But yeah, I wouldn't be going into New Orleans tonight because it's going to be a madhouse in there. It's going to be like, it's going to be like Mardi Gras. What's up, October Opal? But no, I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. Oh, thank gracious. The big ball of death in the sky has gone behind the trees and it's starting to cool off. I'll have to look them up, Debbie. I love good bluegrass. Yeah, I don't really do Facebook at all. I have Facebook for only one reason. That's for my gardening group I'm in Millington. But yep, others can vouch for me. I was hoping she'd straighten up and yeah. But the heart surgery was a no. Oh, then he was really good then. That name sounds familiar. Randy Howard. That sounds familiar. Oh, nice. Everybody somehow knows Bill Monroe. I saw him play once. I think the song that I can't remember which song it was. I think it was the Bluebird of Paradise. I'm not sure if it was that one. I always liked that one. I know, Nancy, it's never easy. Believe me, I thought a couple times I was going to have to face that with Junior, but there's still the possibility of it. Yeah, Ricky Skaggs is pretty good. Keith Whitley, he's okay. Yeah, making a mimosa tincture is not hard. Now, the mimosa tincture is one of a very few that you can get away because it helps um, to soothe people. You can make mimosa tincture using good brandy. Don't use junky brandy. Use really good brandy. And all you do is you just use the flowers of the mimosa, which don't have much liquid in them at all. Yeah, I don't have any blood family left, so yeah, I come from an extremely small family. No, you don't have to use vodka on the mimosa. You brandy is how I make mine because brandy has soothing, healing benefits too. Now, I'm not saying just go to drinking brandy, but yeah, yes, pull the green stems off. You use just the flower. Darks had to take today off or this evening off because his one of his sisters had to have her double mastectomy today, and his other sister had the triplets, from what I hear. So yeah, it's wild in Xander's day today, to say the least. But yeah, just use the mimosa flower. It is a very, very good tincture, very good tincture, and it works very well. 8 weeks, any tincture, any herbal vinegar, always 8 weeks. Once the 8 weeks is up, you can strain it or you can leave it alone. It's still pickled. It's not going to go bad. I don't know if she had any complications, but I still think she was supposed to have like a month left to go. You're welcome, Patty. You're welcome. Now, Janie, don't forget that, excuse me, y'all, you can harvest mulberry leaves. Now, don't strip the tree bare, and not the ones that you transplanted, but you can harvest mulberry leaves, just the leaves, not the stem, dry them, and it's a substitute for green tea. Hey, Whistling Woods Crafters, welcome in. Hoot, hoot. Yes, wild lettuce tincture sets for 8 weeks. All tinctures, no matter what the plant material, root, bark, whatever, 8 weeks always. Gently, gently agitate it. Don't shake it to death. Gently agitate it every day or every other day. It works completely. It works on the same like the passion flower, but uh, it's really good. You could, but I do the fresh plant material. Only time I use anything dried is bark or roots. Well, take that back. I use fresh roots when I make the pokeweed tincture, the poke root tincture. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome in. Hoot hoot. Hey, that's a blessing to have mulberry trees. Oh my gracious. Mulberries make some of the best jam and preserves. It's not going to hurt anything, but you need to use just the flour. Oops, oops, no, wrong button. Whew, wrong button, y'all. But yeah, don't forget also another leaf that's really good to be dehydrating. If you have them, do not strip the trees. Is sassafras leaves because once you dry them, powder them up, and that's the traditional filet gumbo powder for gumbo and everything. I filled the jar halfway with flour. Yes, definitely. If you let it wilt some, definitely use 100 proof vodka. No, they should be having berries from last month to this month. Oh, I do too, Cheryl. I always look forward to Monday nights. But yeah, mulberries. Oh my God. You know, I'll give you a hint. You know when the mulberries are starting to get ripe. I know this might be gross for some people, but you'll start seeing purple bird poop. That's when you know mulberries are ripe somewhere. Yeah, we got close. We got close. I think we hit 107 today. Now, if the humidity would have been up, it would have been a whole lot worse, y'all. Yeah, I always look forward to Monday nights. It's always so much fun. And don't forget to click the like, y'all, when you get a chance. But yep, I don't know how my plants are still alive. Seedlings are coming up. We haven't had any rain. Last time we had any decent rain was last Monday, and it didn't last that long. I'm hoping we have like a 38% chance of rain, I think, on Wednesday. Elderberries are ripe when they're dark purple. There's right now, I got berries on mine. Some of them are still blooming. Just have to keep an eye on them. The last 4 years, the months of them being ripe have totally changed. Yes, I am so happy for the Owls family. Yeah, mine are just now getting berries. There's some that are still shooting out blooms. So it's been a little weird, y'all. I was wondering who it was doing all the light clicking. But yeah, when the berries turn black. Now, on the heads of the elderberries, some will be fully ripe when the others are not ripe. You could take a pair of scissors, a hand trimmers, gently cut off the parts that are ripe so the other ones can get ripe. Because sometimes if you wait for the whole head to ripen at the same time, the ones that are ripe before the others will fall off or the birds will get them. Yes, the blackberries were early this year. Yes, a lot of things are early this year. Good evening, Regina. Welcome into chat. How have you been doing, darling? It's been a little while. I love mixed berry jam. Oh my gracious. The more the merrier. Now there's another jam that, because back in the day I used to sell canning. No, it's not hard here at all. Most of the time the birds don't bother them. And anyway, the really tall ones, I leave those for the birds and get the lower ones. No, I think I just got crazy weird birds that don't know, and they usually don't bother the elderberries. Now the wild black cherries, that's another whole different story, y'all. I've actually seen birds fly up on branches, look at them. They're red as can be. They're not black yet. They'll look at them, look up and down, and fly off. I watched a dove do it the other day. But no, back what I was talking about, back when I used to sell all my canning before, all this crazy government crap got into people's business. My number one, well, I had two that were neck and neck, was my jalapeno jelly because I didn't use bell peppers. I don't put no bell peppers in my pepper jelly. I use just the pepper. And the other one, a strawberry kiwi jam. Oh, let me tell you, that was so good. I need to make some more. Now, these aren't regular black cherries, these are the wild, little tiny black cherries. But now the birds will eat the daylights out of them, especially the pileated woodpeckers will come for them. But and then another one that I used to make, I haven't made in a long time, chocolate apple butter. Oh, you gotta like Tootsie Rolls. It tastes just like a Tootsie Roll. Oh, it was so good. Yep, I didn't get to get any cherries this year. And none of my cherry seeds have come up yet. I need to weed. Oh God, they're getting wild up over there. I need to check to see if I've got any cherries that's come up. Cherry, because I just put all the cherry seeds in a grow bag. And I might just leave them alone. Yep, the chill hours. Yep. Hey, my little peach that could has 5 or 6 peaches still on her. Thank gracious. I'm hoping they don't fall off. All gold raspberries. Hey, Gigi Deb, welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Yeah, things are bad dry here. I don't know how my plants are growing. It's just bone dry. Wait a minute. Yep, it's chocolate apple butter. And what you use is really good cocoa powder, and of course, a lot of sugar. and I'll have to look my recipe back up. Yeah, you gotta like. Now I'm gonna tell you, you gotta like Tootsie Rolls because it kind of tastes just like a Tootsie Roll. Roll. They don't get freeze. They don't get freeze. Fruit trees have to have cold hours. Means wintertime weather. We just barely get it here. I'm being attacked. But yeah, for a fruit tree to set fruit, a lot of times it needs freeze hours. But yeah, I'll do those videos. I will, once we ever, to gracious, get disability, y'all. Just hang with me. But yep, my kefir pear only has like, I mean, it had so many pears on it. It only has like four on it. Oh, it is. It is so good. But that strawberry kiwi jam, oh my gracious, it ranks right up there with strawberry rhubarb. Chocolate gravy. I haven't made any in a while. I just, oh, that's so bad. And see, I don't have nothing to do with that, y'all. Now, I did not get to post it because today's been crazy. Oh my gracious. Yep. And it's in my video, my playlist of Southern Cooking My Way. If y'all haven't looked at that video playlist, yeah, you're going to be in trouble. Yes, this heat is horrid. Hey, Andy Dudette, welcome in the chat, darling. How are you doing? Two cardinals fighting. It's a miracle they're not over here singing behind me. That's why I tell people best thing you can do is set a timer or an alarm on your phone. Because, yeah, YouTube, unless you're in the click with YouTube, you're not going, good chance you're not going to get a notification. You can kind of push the flowers down, the mimosa flowers down a little bit. You don't want a hard pack. Now, see, May apples and May pops are two totally different things. May pops are actually the fruit of the wild passion flower. Only reason I know is my daddy. Oh, that was the second time of the year that he was crazy. He'd get kind of bug-eyed because wild blackberries, y'all, and then May pop time. Yeah, the May apples, that's another whole beast because you got to remember the whole plant of the May apple is poisonous except for the fruit. And most of the times I don't mess with the May apple fruit. You know why? I leave it for the terrapins. I forget which one it is. It's one of their main foods, so I leave those alone for the little terrapins to eat. Yeah, May she was Mayapple and Maypop, two totally different things. Mayapple comes from the what's called technically the American Oh God, give me a minute. The American Mandrake. They didn't use them a whole lot. Once in a while they would eat them. A lot of times they left them alone for the terrapins to eat. But the wild purple passion flower, they have fruit on them. Those is what's called maypops because they make a pop noise when you open them up to eat the insides. But it can be a mess. But you can make jelly out of the passion flower. Now it's different from the passion fruit that's grown for the stores. Those are two totally different. They're in the same families, but totally different plants. Yep, I have a little small orchard. We have two Bartlett pears, um, two peaches. One's a Belle of Georgia peach. That's the little peach that could. I forget what the other peach is. We have a plum, which I'm thinking I need to get another plum so they will cross pollinate because this plum bloomed like no tomorrow. No plums on it all. Either the freeze got them or it's because I don't have another one to pollinate with it. I have a keeper pear. Man, Junior found me one of those. He was down south of Jackson, Mississippi at a little like a farmer's market where he got that one. Well, most of our fruit trees come from there. And I have a apple tree. I have three apple trees. Two thanks to D from the first seed swap, and I have another apple tree that I got from a friend of mine whose friend ate an apple, threw the seeds in the pot, couldn't remember what apple it was, so I've got that tree. Yes, I would love to see that, my crooked little homestead. I would love to see that. Thought you sitting on a gold mine. No, no. Yes, black plums are so good. I'm wanting a nectarine. I need to finally be able to get a couple of um I want to do a row of these Osage blackberries and I'm gonna do the rows in between the fruit trees. I need to get some metal T-posts and a cattle panel, and that way I can get my muscadine finally planted. Poor little thing's just going crazy over there. Yeah, sometimes if you grew them from seed, the avocados can take 10 to 12 years or better before they ever think about making any avocados. Oh my God, figs. Oh, I so want figs so bad, but every fig bush I have gotten has died. But yeah, in one of my compost sections over, I don't know how they got in there. No clue whatsoever. I have a whole bunch of cannas coming up. Gorgeous. They're just happy as can be, so I'm gonna leave them there. It's the weirdest thing. Hey, Teresa, welcome into chat. How are you doing? Yeah, I, what I'd like to be able to do is get a big bush started like my grandmother had. I think she had the brown turkey. That was the largest big bush I ever saw. And you didn't play around that big bush. You didn't even look crooked at that big bush. Oh, I absolutely love figs. big preserves, big jam. Now me, there's only a few things that I make jelly out of, but I'm not a jelly person. I like fruit too much. So I make jams and preserves or or what is it? Not what are they called? I like marmalades as long as it's not grapefruit. No, I hate cannot take grapefruit. And Junior can't be around grapefruit. There's another one. I can't remember what it's called. Okay, Bounty, no problem, darling. Welcome back. Oh no, that's horrible to hear. Oh my gracious, I love big bushes. I so want some fig trees. I so want some. I've got to eventually dig up these forsythia and get them moved because they're not supposed to be there. I brought them home in a bulb crate, set them down, never got around to it, and they have took off like crazy. They are trying their best to smother out my lilac. Oh, that sounds good. Another good thing, stuffing your figs or dates with is peanut butter and drizzling melted dark chocolate over top. And if you're feeling a little froggy, roll them in some crushed nuts like pecans or walnuts. Uh-oh, I missed something. Let me scroll back up. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Now that I'm gonna have to go back and look at my mimosa bottle. Or Tammy, did I send you a bottle of mimosa? Because I can't remember right off the bat what the dosage amount is. But yeah, dates. Oh my gracious, I love dates. I love dried figs, dried apricots, all of them. Yes, they are, and they are so medicinal. A lot of people don't realize the mimosa flowers are very medicinal. Yeah, maypops. Oh my gracious, my dad would have me out walking the fence lines and everything with him. That man was crazed about maypops. Yeah, chocolate gravy is so good. It's addictive. I miss making the little biscuit things. Yes, mullein. I've got to try to get me some seeds started because what I thought was mullein that I found wasn't mullein. Somebody out in the middle of nowhere where, mullein was supposed to be growing. No, it ended up being rose champion, which looks almost like mullein when it's young. One dropperful 2 times a day. I would say, and he's 7. Let's see, hold on. 7-year-old son. I would start with a quarter of a dropper. A quarter of a dropper. And if it doesn't do anything, then you can go up to a half. I wouldn't go beyond a half. But I'd say a quarter of a dropper or quarter of a dropper on a 2-ounce uh, graduated dropper on a 2-ounce bottle. Adults is 1 dropper full 2 times a day. But yeah, I would a dose in the morning. I would try to get it to where it was every 12 hours. But he might get sleepy, so don't panic. It works also as a nervine. So he might get a little sleepy, but he should be nice and calm and be able to focus. Cammy, you just need to be taking care of plants. Let's be honest. All right, I'm gonna put the. I'm still here, y'all. I'm listening. I'm trying to catch up and read. I'm gonna have a smoke break because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And when I get back, we're gonna talk about this amazing book I've been trying to tell y'all about. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, but you'll get the hips. Now, our wild roses have already bloomed. They are loaded with hips. The problem with the wild roses here, the hips are all about the size of a small wild blackberry. These are the smallest hips I have ever seen in my life. Good, I don't blame her. Because let me tell you, my nephew, when he was alive and a small child, my sister just didn't care. She had him on those prescription drugs. That poor baby was put on Ritalin. I told her that if you don't get him off Ritalin, you're going to have to answer to me. This baby was a zombie. And this was, he was like 5 or 6 at the time. And he went from a ball of energy, ate good, to a zombie who you couldn't get to eat. His little eyes were glassed over. And I told her, and I did, I just told her either get him off of it or I'm going to beat the daylights out of you. Because back then I was full of more pea and vinegar. But yeah, I've seen what that hard stuff does to babies. It makes them zombies. Now, a lot of times, if you pay attention, they don't tell you that it might be food allergies. So watch what he eats too. And if he gets, more excited on it, he might have a slight food allergy to it. I know I'm missing Farrell too. Yep. But you have to make sure they are fully ripe because if they have the slightest bit of green, they're poisonous. And that's why I just leave them alone for the little terrapins because I know my luck. I mean, you could tell when they're ripe, but there's a good chance a little terrapins already came through and got it. Yeah, red dye is one of them. It could be peanut butter. It could be, just about anything. Yeah, I don't know if the vines have killed all my uh choke berries. I don't have the choke cherries. I have the choke berries, which are the cousin to choke cherries. They are just as bad, but they're more related. Choke berries, no, choke cherries are west of the Mississippi, and the choke berries are east of the Mississippi. But yeah, these wild rose hips are so small, y'all. They look like if you saw me picking the little bitty wild blackberries. Yeah, that's what those rose hips look like. Yeah, it jumps on me too. It it it's weird. I think it's because I'm using StreamYard. It'll jump on me when I'm trying to read something. Yes, I want to get some prickly pears going. I have some. I don't know if they're alive. And then I have another big patch over on the side of the yard where I tried to put all the prickly things that hurt over there. Oh, the prickly pear fruits make such an amazing jelly, y'all. Oh, they are so good. But I did find something that the thief didn't get, and I need to show y'all, and I need to do a video planning them, getting them started. They're called hardy oranges, also known as flying dragons. Now, they're you can use them for like lemonade, but you got to be very careful how many you use because these are not sweet oranges and they have ungodly thorns. Yeah, prickly pears, believe it or not, are easy. So easy to grow. Yes, I love the hardy oranges. Believe me, if you put them around your windows, nobody's breaking into your house because those thorns are wicked. Yes, it's good lemonade. You just got to be careful how much of that juice you use because pucker factor is max on those. Oh, that's got to be beautiful to see. Yeah, they had one that was massive at the Botanic Garden and they just bulldozed it down, killed it. And those seeds germinate like crazy. Oh, that's wonderful. I think they're beautiful. They're to me beautiful and wicked at the same time. Believe me, nobody really wants to try to go through one of them. I love them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Yep, I have several of those in my house hanging up. Oh, nice, David Gray. I hope they're growing good because they usually grow really good. No, it's a prickly pear cactus. Is what we're talking about. But yeah, you can grow them in your yard. You just need to make sure where you grow them at that you degrass. And I'm not talking about poisoning it, because you're not going to want to weed around them. You want to take a shovel and dig all the grass up in that area. Make sure you put down some gravel or mulch or something like that to keep the weeds at bay, and probably like you could put a border around it. That way the grass won't encroach in it. Because believe me, I have had fun, not so much fun, weeding around prickly pears before. Yeah, they'll get you. Bacon seeds. Well, there's only one place to get your bacon seeds from. Okay, October Opal, darling, are you okay? You feeling okay? You've been kind of quiet tonight. You awful quiet, October Opal. I haven't ate the what are they called? Napoli is what they call the pads. We'll see you next Monday night, October Opal, darling. You take care. Love you dearly. Yep, bacon seeds are in the board. Yep. Yep, true, Cheryl. So very true. But yeah, if I ever get to a place where I can have bacon seeds, it's going to be Idaho pasture pigs. Oops, trying to cover myself up, Lord. That's fine with me. That was a good joke. I enjoyed that joke. Personally, I enjoyed that joke. Some others might not. Love you, October Opal. You have a wonderful week ahead. Yeah, I've been watching them. They eat the daylight. I've been studying on them for several years. They don't root, but if they do root, it only means they need a what do they call it? A bola, a shot, not a shot, but a squirt in the mouth of copper and other minerals. Because other than that, they don't root. Hey Jeff, welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, they will not. They're pretty much a grass-fed hog, and you don't really have to give them grain if you don't want to. Uh-oh, missed something. Something about pincushion. I missed that one. Nope, I don't have any pineapples on mine froze. Here we do freeze. We do actually have a winter here lately. We've been having too much of a winter, but yeah, they did. They did. Also, Lumna Acres is growing them now. That's okay, Jeff. No problem. That was I love that one. I laughed so hard at that one. I laughed so hard. No, you had to email me your pictures. You have to email me your pictures, and that way, once I get pictures from everyone, I'll make a community post talking about those that were in the seed swap and you're growing things that you received seeds for, and then I will make a compilation video. But it's true. It's true. All right, let me talk about the book. This is the book. Let's see. This is an amazing book. It's by Lita Meredith. It's preserving everything. Canning, culturing, which is fermenting pickles, freezing, well, fermenting, she culture. No, culture is talking about the yogurts and stuff. Dehydrate, salt. I like the idea of salting fish. smoking. Some of it you can smoke and then salt. Store fruits, vegetables, meat, milk, and more. I've got to read it a little bit. I have really enjoyed this book so far. Now, granted, I know how to make bacon. I have been wanting to show y'all how to make bacon. I like the idea of knowing how to make pancetta. It's seasoned like bacon, but you have to roll it real tight, tie it up, put it um, in not a sock like you wear, but like a drying bag, and you hang it up. Oh, I'm so happy to know it. Also, it tells you how to make different cheeses. One of them is my ultimate favorite cheese, feta cheese. Don't let your meatloaf. Yeah, I got it. Thrift books, preserving everything. Hey, Sandra, welcome in. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Okay, now I died laughing when I opened the beginning of it. Generally useful gear. Sometimes you use it, sometimes you don't. Yeah, I know, Carol. That was a good comment. I saw that one too. But he tells you generally useful gear to have, like a mandolin, but you got to be careful. Not the one you play music on, the one you slice with. You got to be careful with those; they can get you. It will. It should. Now they're not probably not going to be alive, but you should be able to get the other nutrients out of it. That's a hard one that I can't answer completely. But it teaches you about lactofermentation, goes into detail, and how to lactoferment food safely, what to expect while it's fermenting. And then it has fermented chard, single jar sauerkraut for those who are, by themselves. Shows you how to make a single jar of sauerkraut. Yeah, it was a good comment. No, don't dry them. Don't dry them. I have a recipe. I don't know which playlist it's in. You might have to search for it. I have a very good for the wild grape leaves, or if you have tame grapes, you just want to make sure they're big leaves. You can actually, and I didn't think they were telling the truth. You ferment them, and then you can put them away for, can them for future use. You can get 100 grape leaves in a quart jar. Do you know how many domas that will make? That will make a lot of domas. Not only cook, but for eating. Like a lot of domas are ate in hot weather because it's a cooling food. I love domas, and it's DOLMA apostrophe S. Okay, Karen, darling, thank you for coming in. You take care and have a blessed week ahead. Yep, yep, absolutely, Nancy. Yes, you could do that fishing for fun. Definitely could. But single jar sauerkraut. Now this one sounds good to me. Radish kimchi. Only thing about kimchi, you have to be careful how heavy you go with the fish sauce. That's where a lot of people don't like kimchi is they've used too much of the fish sauce. And then of course lacto fermented green beans and five delicious ways to use lacto fermented vegetables, breaking down how to make a fermented hot sauce, which is what real good hot sauce is. And one I haven't had, fermented fruits. Here's one. It's a fermented apple salsa. That sounds really good. It goes into water bath canning. Vinegar pickling, which is not hard to do. Pickled whole chili peppers. Usually what I do is I cut the stems off of them, slice it just a little bit so the vinegar can get inside. Uh-oh. Some fish sauce is good. It depends on which one you get. Cornichon pickles, which is a old pickle. And this one you actually salt them. Ow! Salt them for a little while. Knock most of the salt off and put them in the jar to ferment them. Yep, stinky cabbage. Yes, it is. Welcome in, David. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Oh, I'm telling you, those shrubs are addictive, and you can make them. The sky is the limit on how you. And they're coming out now. The sky is the limit on how you mix your shrubs. You can keep going. I don't know. I've never used the flowers to make tea with. Of course, bread and butter pickles, which I'm not a fan of because I don't like sweet pickles. Dilly beans, green tomato chutney. Also in here, how to make apple pectin and citrus pectin. Talking too much and not drinking enough. Okay, this is an interesting one for those who grow spice bush, which is perennial too. Jellied cranberry sauce with spice bush and orange. Oh, thank you, David. I appreciate it more than you know. Thank you for dropping in. Don't forget to click like as you head out, darling. Thank you so much for coming in, and especially for your well wishes for Junior. I'm hanging in there. It's the Junior that I'm worried about. You take care. You have a blessed evening and an even better week ahead. But yeah, jellied cranberry sauce with spice bush and oranges. This one I really like. Kumquat marmalade with bourbon. Of course, the alcohol will cook out, but you still got the flavor. Cherry syrup. Violet. Now, of course, for here, it's too late for this one. But this is syrups that you can make up and can up. Violet flower syrup. He's doing good. He didn't want to come out in this ungodly heat. He just ate, and I put the fan on him, and yeah, he went to sleep. Yeah, but if you boil it, a lot of the medicinal is going to evaporate out. I never boil if I can help it. I bring it up just to a steam. If if you're doing an herbal tea, Bring it up just till the water's steaming. Keep a lid on it and cut the flame off. Oh, thank you, David. Good night to you too. Yep, canning ballot syrup. Um, lemon curd. I love making lemon curd. Lemon curd is so good. And then they got the candied grapefruit pills. No, I can't help it. I've tried to like grapefruit. It's just nasty. And then they got the pressure canning. Um, this one is a pressure can ratatouille with roasted vegetables. You know that would be good. Buffet yard. And of course, it goes into dehydrating, different things, how to make your own dried cranberries, fruit leather. This is an old one I have not made in a long time. My grandmother used to make this. Quince paste. I so want to get some quince bushes growing that actually make the quince fruit. That's an old one. Man, these things are vicious. And they talk about dehydrating tomatoes, which you can also sun dry, which I'll show y'all once I get tomatoes going. And of course, it goes to talking about leather breeches, which I plan on trying to get a small batch of uh, beans going so I can show y'all how to make leather breeches. Tammy has a really good video on her leather breeches, which is uh, strung up and dried green beans is all it is. Ha ha, there you go, Jamie. And of course, it goes into talking about making jerky from turkey, salting, and smoking. This is a very good section. It shows you, of course, I already done the video, but it shows you how to make the Moroccan style preserved lemons, salted fish. That's something everybody should know how to make because it will last for a very long time, y'all. And how to smoke fish, make the pancetta, make bacon, smoked trout, and then it goes into freezing, all different kinds of things. How some of them you need to blanch before you freeze. Oh, I love lemon curd. I absolutely love lemon curd. And it talks about cold storage, which would be like a root cellar. All kinds of good recipes, y'all. And then it talks about dairy cultures for yogurt and simple cheeses. Homemade yogurt, which it tastes amazing, y'all. So much better. How to make your own ricotta cheese. How to make your own queso blanco or paneer cheese. There's my favorite, the feta cheese. Here's another interesting section. I haven't got to read this far back yet. Preserving in oil, butter, and other fats, where you actually preserve the food in the ghee and the oil or other fats. Very interesting. How to make duck confit, which is slowly cooked duck and its own fat that falls off the bone. Oh, it's good. I love duck. It's been so long. Herb butters, which is not hard. How to make your own rosemary oil. Pemmican, which I've been needing to do a video on. Preserving and alcohol. Um, Here's an interesting one. Elderberry flower champagne. Thank you, Purple Dancer. Thank you for dropping in and take care and you have a blessed week ahead. Don't forget to click when you head out. Yep, preserve it in lard, absolutely. Of course, dandelion wine, brandied or fermented sour cherries, and troubleshooting and all kinds of different things. Useful websites are listed in the back. I love this book. And see these? Now, they were done in a dehydrator, but you can also do these in the sun. And that's what Tammy's waiting for me to do is I got to be able to build some drying screens because my other ones got tore up. I've got to build drying screens, and that way we can sun dry them, and you can also preserve them in olive oil for later use, or you could seal them up and take them out when you want to make, dice them up, mix them with a little olive oil or butter, mix it in with your focaccia bread, your dough, and bake it together. There's just so much you can do with sun-dried tomatoes. Now, the only one I've been to, and that was an experience, and this was like back in, what was it, 86, 87, the island outside of Seattle, where you take the ferry to go to the island, and it's all traditional. Oh, that was amazing. Okay, A. Perry, you take care and have a blessed evening and a better week ahead. Hello, LP, darling. How are you doing? Yep, good luck on that one, Purple Dancer, because, yep, then and nobody around here is wanting to help us. I gave up because, yep, I'll believe it when it happens, but, yep, definitely. But, yeah, here's the book again. I'm so glad that I bought this book. It just happened to pop up in my email telling me that, hey, this book on your list is available. So click, and I snagged it. Hey, Perry, you take care, darling. Have a blessed evening and an even better week ahead. It's a really good read, and it's an important book for people to have. But yeah, I'm very impressed. Of course, it was the cover that really got me to snag the book because it just sounded so wonderful. And how to also pickle and ferment, or actually ferment cauliflower. Boy, I tell you, these kids cry more than anything I ever heard in my life. Okay, Gigi Deb, you take care, darling. Have a blessed evening, and we'll see you next Monday night, darling. But, yeah, I might try to get out here this evening and do a video this evening, depends on how loud people are, about hunting hornworms at night. I've done killed about 5 or 6 of them vicious things, and I don't know how on earth where they're coming from, but I keep killing them. It truly is a really good book, and I think it was only, and I know it's expensive for me, but it was like $18. And then shipping at thrift books is free. I think there was some tax on it, but other than that, yeah, them hornworms are evil. But there's a little trick to catching them because they come out early in the morning, late at night, and overnight when you're sleeping. They take advantage of you when you're sleeping, and they can strip a tomato and nothing flat. They done one tomato. They stripped it pretty good, but yeah, I cut that joker in half. That's not bad. Welcome to the funny farm. Not at all. Now, that link that I had in the gift blessing video for thrift books. Only reason I posted that one is if you use that link and you buy, I think it's 2 books or $30 worth of books, you get a free book. I get a free book. But yeah, and it's by Lita Meredith. It's called Countryman Know How or Country Handyman Know How or something. Let's see. Might be the publisher. Oh, it's published by the Countryman Press out of Woodstock, Vermont. And it's printed in the United States. So that's a good one. This book dedication to my sweetheart Richard Orlick, who understood or at least smiled when I carried my canning gear across 3 continents to his home. That's a good one. She dedicated the book to him. And that's a woman that's not going to, let go of her canning. And when she's going to carry her canning gear over 3 continents, that's great. It sounds about like something I try to pull. But yeah, I had a unanimous donor told me, here's $20, get you something. You're always getting for Junior, get you something. So yeah, so yeah, that one popped up on thrift books, and I was happy to finally get it. But yep, I need to do another gift blessing video. I want to do this tomato hunting video. Probably do that tonight. Depends on how quiet it is around here. Unfortunately, school's out, so getting quiet time is going to be almost impossible unless I get up really early. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to call it because it is. It's a really good book. I love it. So far from what I've read, I really like the idea of making like the wild violet syrups, and canning them up. Now it wasn't in the last one. It was the one before last. It wasn't in the one that was a live stream. It was the one before that. I know it. It flies by so fast. It flies by so fast. Now, Thrift Books has a lot of foraging, cooking, gardening books. Just- They're loaded. And what I like about it, you get to make a wish list. Okay, Carol. But yeah, everybody take care. Y'all stay safe and sound. This time flies by. These these mosquitoes are violent right now, and I even have some of my essential oil on. So everyone, y'all take care, and I want to thank you each for being here. It absolutely makes my Monday nights. It's sad it goes by so fast. And then I keep looking forward to the next Monday. Yes, the passion flower vine does now. It's a nerve vine, so it soothes your nerves, especially if you're anxious or have anxiety, depression, and stuff like that. But you have to be careful; it can make you go to sleep as well. I just went on it and made a huge wish list that eventually I will get books from. Oh, thank you. Welcome to the funny farm. I always have a great time, and I just hate to say goodbye. I really do, because this is my happy time when I get to force myself to sit down and just spend time with the Owl family. I am so blessed, y'all, because of y'all. Y'all are all amazing, and don't think you're not, because you are. You're amazing, and you're an absolute blessing to me. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here because I'm sweating to death. I need to go check on Junior. I need to try to water my plants best I can. Yep, I'll see you later. Absolutely, I agree, Nancy. Oh, thank you, Janie. Thank you so much. Everyone, y'all take care. Stay safe and sound in this crazy world because I'm telling you, these people are getting crazier. Y'all take care. Know that you each are loved and appreciated more than you know. And I hope we have all grown together and had fun because that's what I want it to be is fun where the owls gather and we uplift each other. Remember, y'all, keep growing what you can. Grow that food. Love y'all. Good night. Hoot hoot. I'm out of here.